The Washington Post has some new reporting tonight on the attack on the Capitol 2 weeks ago. Of course, we have seen new arrests and increasingly serious felony charges brought against individuals every day since the siege 2 weeks ago, including recent charges against people accused of playing an organizing role or even a command and control role in the attack on the Capitol and on Congress. But for the first time tonight, the Washington Post has an unsettling report about what happened inside the Pentagon when besieged lawmakers and police on Capitol Hill called the military and begged them to urgently send in the National Guard. The initial response from the Army to that call for help was no. They wouldn't do it, even though they were informed on that call that the Capitol had been breached, that the protesters were not peaceful. They were told on that call that shots had already been fired. There were reports of shots fired already, but still the Army on that call told Capitol Police they would not send in the National Guard. That remains one of the disturbing failures about how the Capitol fell that day to the pro-Trump mob. Well, now tonight, the Washington Post is reporting that one of the senior officers who was in the room when that call for help was made to the Pentagon and when the Army response was, no, you can't have the help, one of the senior officers in the room at the Pentagon for that call was a general named Charles Flynn. Charles Flynn is the brother of disgraced Trump National Security Advisor Mike Flynn, who, of course, called on President Trump to use the military and martial law to seize power after the election, who, of course, encouraged Trump supporters at the Capitol on January 6th, who is a central figure in the QAnon conspiracy theory that drove so many of the fervent attackers on the Capitol on January 6th. Now, what makes this even more disturbing is that the Army had previously repeatedly denied that Mike Flynn's brother Charles was part of that call to the Pentagon on January 6th, part of that decision to deny National Guard support to the Capitol while it was being violently attacked. But the Army's repeated denials that he had nothing to do with that decision, that he wasn't in that meeting, that he wasn't on the call, those were lies. General Charles Flynn and the Army are both now confirming to the Washington Post that, in fact, he was there when the Pentagon fielded that call and did not send the Guard. Just incredibly unnerving news from the Post tonight about this previously unknown role played by Mike Flynn's brother at the Pentagon. Again, that's the Washington Post breaking news tonight. We'll let you know more as we learn more. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.